Hey, what's up, guys? It's zTizzle, and today I'm going to be I'm going to be continuing my buried attempt 3. This is going to be part, I'm not sure what part, because I'm going to go into theater mode and get the first 10 rounds so you can see what all I did to get set up, get all 7 of my perks, get 6 of them on round 2. That was amazing, but here we go. We are starting round 21. And this strategy, I've been talking about it so much, but it's just so amazing. So my voice probably does sound a bit different. I did switch mics just now. I didn't switch mics, but I switched from getting the microphone from the mix amp to directly from the microphone. If that makes any sense, I don't know. It makes sense to me. My voice will sound a little bit different, and that's what. Because the mix amp has a weird... I'm using Astro A40s, and the mix amp has a weird way of having it so that it starts to pick up your voice. It picks up your voice only when you're talking. It doesn't just pick up all of the mic sounds. But it makes your voice kind of sound worse, in my opinion, because it kind of fades in. Ooh, he kind of escaped. Not sure how he did that. I was not hitting the trigger enough. I'm getting a little bit high right now. That's the only problem with this. If your weapon gets up there, then you're kind of screwed. And if like that happens, then you have to use a lot of it. But anyway, this strategy, I've gotten hit like once this whole round. Oh, I didn't realize she was still alive. Come on, gun, cool down. Okay, I want to bank this money. I think that's what I'm going to do right now. Because this round is over, and I'm going to put 50k in the bank. Let's go! I love this strategy so much, it's unbelievable. You guys are going to get to see me put 50k in the bank. Oh, that can't be happening. This is going to take forever, because I'm only going to be able to put in about 2 or 3 at a time. And I'm not going down because of this. That'd be BS. I'd rather keep my money. If she, oh well, she couldn't trap me in a corner. I'd be able to headshot her. If this was like round 50 or something. I need to turn notifications off. Let's do that real quick. Just so it'll be nice. I'll appear busy. No, I want to appear offline. I thought appearing offline made your notifications not appear. Huh. Anyway. Oh great, now there's a bunch in here, but those two are slow. So, you're done. Gotta be careful. So I'm listening to an awesome song. You might be able to hear it a little bit in the mic. I would just kill him right now, but then I could get screwed. So, yeah. So I guess on the first 2 or 3 episodes, here's how to get up there. I actually didn't show getting up there. It's the littlest bit difficult, but not really, because there's that thing right there. But other than that, I mean, it's super simple. And you can fly up on this edge too. I bet they either, after seeing people do this strategy and getting to extremely high rounds, I bet they either take away the petrifier's flying. Well, I don't think they do that, but it's almost a little bit overpowered. But, I mean, the petrifier's not easy to get. And it's not that good, because it can, if you don't use it right, like if you don't tap the trigger like I've been doing, it's neat how those things just go ham on the right. But if you don't tap the trigger, then it can just screw you over. Like that, because then that lets it cool down, and then it kills them, instead of just going like that and just going ham on it, and it goes up extremely fast. I just got PhD, let's go. This game just keeps getting better and better. Now, of course, here I'm just going to spam it, because it'll have time to cool down. 50k in the bank, let's go. I don't know how much I had in it before. I had a lot, but now I've got a lot. But I mean, this is just such good strategy. I can't describe how good it is. And great, I get a Spotify ad. I bet it's Trojan. Oh no, it's McDonald's. I'd rather hear McDonald's than Trojan commercials on Spotify. If anybody listens to Spotify, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Itching my ear. Gotta be careful, because I don't know when they're gonna start spawning. Yeah, now they are. Now I'll spam it, because it's insta-kill. And it kills them in half a second. But if you listen to Spotify, and you don't have Pro, I'm sure you've heard it. It's like Trojan Man. And it's so stupid. Some of the Spotify ads are so stupid. One of the stupider ones was during May, whenever it was prom. It was like, gotta get your prom Converse. And it was so stupid. I hated it. And I would listen to Spotify in the shower. Like, while I was taking a shower, I'd just turn on Spotify and shuffle my favorite playlist. And it would be so stupid, because it would play it legit like every other song. It'd play like 2 songs, and then there would be the ad. And it was so annoying. Another good thing is, this map is just so good. The scavenger perk, you can get them to go away from you by getting in their smell. So, if, say, you were getting screwed up here, and you happened to get in the smell, you'd be fine. And here's what's good about having a bullet gun. You can just go like that and kill the last 2. What song is this? Oh yeah, this is Rift by Dirty South. This is a good song too. I like Electric House. That's my favorite genre of music. And then second would probably be Trap, and then third would definitely be Rock and Roll. I don't know if I like Trap or Rock and Roll better. I like Trap a lot. Oh, here come the points. Because if you didn't know, it gives you points while you're hitting them with the Petrifier. Just check my points out. And check how much I've used of the Petrifier. It's hanging at around 14 or 15. So say one somehow got out of it and just rushed me, I could spam it. And even if it got up to like 50, I'd still be fine. I mean, now it's going up, but I've got a nuke, so I'm fine. Now I can get ammo. Oh, I couldn't tell if he was still alive or not. That scared me, though. So I'm at 730 kills, 0 downs. This is a great game. I'm probably going to pass up my friend Ryan Lifts and kills. If I can get like 2,000 kills, oh, definitely. As you can see, even though this guy kind of got out of it, I'm still fine. And now they're running away from me because I'm in their own goo. So here's where I would like to pull out this gun and shoot him a little bit. But you do have to be careful. But if one jumped out, like it just did, I can just pull this out. And because I know there are none others about to jump up, I can spam it. I mean, this strategy just can't be beat. You'd think camping could get you screwed, but because they can only come from one spot and you've got a gun with infinite ammo, it's perfect. And if you really want to, you could just sit here. You don't even have to have the Petrifier. You can just sit here with a pack-a-punched gun. You would need the Petrifier eventually once you got to a really high round, like 50. But, I mean, you don't have to have it up to like round maybe 30. You could probably just sit there with a pack-a-punched gun. Imagine if you had 4 people sitting here. One with a Petrifier, maybe sitting up here crouched, and then 3 others back shooting. You could get to probably around 100 plus. Truthfully. Plus, another thing that the person mentioned that said this is the easiest map is that you can, once you go down and you lose Quick Revive, you can easily get it back by just running through the house. And that's true, because as long as you've got the permanent perk that keeps your perks whenever you go down, you're set. Because then you'll only lose Quick Revive, and then you can just run and get it back. Because that's the worst thing about... oh, he scared me. I'm just gonna use this. I'm not gonna kill myself or something. That'd be just great. Kill myself being stupid on an insta-kill. And what's good is if there's none left, and then you've recently killed one with the green smell on them, you can just run over and grab the ammo, and they won't jump up there. So, I mean, it just works so perfectly. I would bet, though, that Treyarch makes it so that they can jump up on all sides. I would really bet that. Because this is too easy of a strategy for them not to do something about it. It's like it's not a glitch though, it's an exploit. It's like the exploit on Diarize where you sat in the elevator shaft and then just sat there with the liquefier and you just sat there and killed all the zombies. You just shot it on the ground once and then it would kill all of the zombies. I remember seeing a video of someone getting to an insane round with that. AR 28 kills. I'll be hitting 1,000 soon. Popping my knuckles, getting distracted. Can't be doing that. But that was a really good strategy. That was a strategy a lot like this because it was camping and the zombies could only spawn from one place. See here, I gotta be careful. But luckily, I can back up. If you were sitting in the very back of Jug, you could not do that. As you can see, I've not even passed 20. Now I have. But that's not even a problem. Passing 20 is not a problem, because if your gun's green, you're fine. Now, if it starts turning yellow, like it is a little bit now, that's getting a little bit bad. And if it starts turning red, you're screwed. What is this song? Oh, it's Forever in My Mind. It's not actually called that, but see, now it's turning yellow. This isn't good. So if I got to a really high round, this could be a problem. And I gotta be careful backing up like this, because if I backed up too far and fell off, that would screw me. As you can see, I hit the goo there, so I've got time to let it cool down. I can headshot these guys. Now I need to pull it back out. This would be like fighting because it paralyzes them. It's like fighting a bunch of round 1 zombies, because it kills them at the same rate. It slows them down to the speed of like round 1 zombies, and I mean they can only come from one spot. I'm at 908. In 2 rounds I'll probably have passed up 1,000. Nearing the end of this part, I will be ending it at about 15 minutes, probably after this round. Well, I will end it after this round. So as you can see, it's hanging at about 5 right now, and they're not getting close to me. Now I can grab the nuke, and it doesn't matter because they're all dead. But I do have to be careful because I don't know when they're going to start jumping up and they're alive. I think these two no, they're not. Either way, though, can I do this? I can't. I thought I could pull it toward me, but I can't. If I wanted to, I could sit there, but then they might be able to hit me. But I mean, you'd have to have a ton coming to actually max out your gun. I've not gotten it near maxing out. The highest I've gotten is to about 50. I've not even gotten it to 100, and I can get it to 115. So, you know, if I got it to 100, I'd pull out like my LSAT and just spray them. Now that might get me killed if it was on a really high round. Gotta spam it a bit here, but I don't see how some of them get out of it. But anyway, it's fine because as long as I've got a lot left to heat up, I'm fine. So as you can see, he's just gonna do his own thing, because I was in the green goop. I think he's about the last one. being careful just in case he isn't. Yep, he is. So thank you guys for watching this part. There'll be an annotation in the upper right hand corner to the next part. But thank you guys so much for watching, and comment